And it
Yeah.
occurs to me having this conversation, Mark, actually, that you might be able to offer the audience some insight into how unfortunate the level of editorial control that is in the hands of so few people at a major corporation, like, for example, Paramount, CBS, is, because you have people who are looking at the cuts of those interviews that are going to go on a major show like Face the Nation or 60 Minutes, that actually, if they want to, can exercise pretty like granular level control over what goes out. You know this better than I do. So maybe you could just offer us like actually some insight into how that sausage gets made when a big interview like that hits the
Yeah.
airwaves.
Well, first of all, they're crashing, and what you saw was the clip that was done by one show, not by 60 Minutes. The way it works is 60 Minutes does the interview. They've got the raw tapes. They've got the full interview. And another show or the promo department needs to slap something together really quickly. And they don't care about the editorial integrity of does answer A match up with question A match up with answer B. So in this case, I can say without fear of contradiction that the reason they did what they did was not, as the lawsuit charges, to help Kamala Harris. They did it because that's the way they make the sausage. They want the thing to be linear. They want it to be compact and good storytelling. Now, again, I'll say CBS News, like everybody else in the liberal media, does lots of things to hurt Donald Trump and help Kamala Harris during this campaign. This was not one of them. But they're so weak because they're so unable to defend their normal shoddy practices that do represent bias, that they had to pay the money because, and this is the dirtiest little secret of all, they didn't want to go through discovery. Because if the Trump lawyers got a hold of all the communications done by CBS and 60 Minutes during this process, then there'd be trouble.